They say the charges just don't fit the crime.
It's very painful. I personally relive the accident in my dreams very frequently. Very emotional.
Family of a 13-year-old girl killed in a horrible crash wants answers, and tonight the prosecutor's office is responding. Thanks for being with us for Local 4 News at 5. I'm Devin Skillian.
I'm Kimberly Gill. 13-year-old Piper Carrothers died in March on her way home from skating practice in Walled Lake. The Oakland County prosecutor charged a 15-year-old driver with running from the scene and from cops.
Well, now for the first time, Piper's parents are talking about the crash that killed their daughter and injured other family members, and they are openly criticizing the charging decision in the case. Rod Maloney live tonight with his exclusive interview. Rod, the prosecutor's office is also responding.
Indeed, they are. And this was a tragic accident that sent half a dozen cars careening in an intersection like pinballs, injuring 4 people. Piper, 13 years old, passed away. But this situation became infinitely more difficult because the grieving parents have decided that they think that this is a case that was undercharged.
Walled Lake Police dash cam video shows a Jeep Gladiator take a left-hand turn, jumping the red light eastbound on East-West Maple near Decker. The officer gives chase and calls it off as the Jeep gets too far away. It kept speeding, jumped another red light, slamming at a high rate of speed into multiple vehicles.
The first thing I realized was the airbags were off and I was spinning.
Erica Carrothers drove this red Honda Fit home from ice skating practice, blindsided with her 2 daughters in the back seats. 10-year-old Cora launched from the vehicle, landing on the pavement with terrible head and neck injuries. Erica called 911. Then only to see her 13-year-old Piper sitting limp and trapped in the back passenger seat.
She didn't look great at the time, but, you know, when they're telling you she's still breathing, you still have hope, right?
Hope was not enough. First responders rushed Piper to Henry Ford Hospital in West Bloomfield, her dad Bill arriving just ahead of her ambulance, watching in horror as doctors feverishly tried to save her.
Once it was confirmed that she wasn't going to survive, you turn to the next child that is in your need.
After weeks of extensive medical care and surgery, both Cora and Erica will likely recover physically, emotionally.
I personally relive the accident in my dreams very frequently.
Walled Lake police say 2 young men, 19-year-old Gavin Kassab of Commerce Township, rode in the passenger seat, while an unidentified 15-year-old from West Bloomfield drove the Jeep. And after the accident, both men ran away. Kassab facing felony fleeing and eluding, along with misdemeanor leaving the scene of an injury accident. The 15-year-old driver is charged as a juvenile with the same crimes and could possibly not receive any jail time at all. Erica and Bill are deeply disappointed. They believe the charges are entirely too mild.
I don't think either of us want to see him at 20 be able to be clear of this.
My daughter isn't coming out of her urn in 4 or 5 years. She's in there forever.
Oakland County Prosecutor Karen McDonald does have the discretion to charge the juvenile as an adult. And after speaking with the Carrothers family today, Williams is now saying,
so we received some new information that the prosecutor didn't have when we made the initial decision, and she wants to take the time to take a very careful look at that and see if, in fact, we should add charges and whether there's any other steps we need to take, because we need to do the right thing.
David Williams also told me that, there is this concern about whether manslaughter should have been the charge. And he says that the fleeing and eluding first degree that they have charged these 2 young men with comes with the same penalty, at least as a felony, an adult felony, as a manslaughter case. So he says that was a concern that the Carrothers had. And he says that it's exactly the same in terms of penalty.
Rod, talk about the courtroom visits for these teens.
Mm-hmm. Well, so far, the unidentified 15-year-old remains in the Children's Village, as we understand it. But Gavin Kassab was in the courtroom today, and a judge decided that the $250,000 bond that he had, along with another case that he has locally in one of the cities that he was charged in now, must remain under house arrest with a tether on his ankle, and $250,000 bonds remains in place.
Well, obviously, really curious to know more about these new revelations for the prosecutor to follow. All right, Rod.